We did another podcast that was Sangram Singh, who's an international level wrestler. But when he was born, when he was a kid, at the age of 6 or 7, he had severe some kind of arthritis to the level that he had to be on a wheelchair. At the age of 7, that child was on a wheelchair. But in the village that he lived, it was like being a wrestler was the thing in life. And so that child also wanted to be a wrestler. And so the parents took him to the wrestling coach, and that person said, like, you can't even stand, how can you become a wrestler? So the parents took him to Delhi, saw the top doctors of the city, and every doctor said, ye theek nahi ho sakta. And then the doctors even said he had probably 6 months to 1 year. So obviously they came back home with the child. Everybody accepted the reality. Ke ye theek nahi ho sakta, and probably might not even live. There's only one person who did not accept the reality. And that person was his mother. And what the mother did was, the doctor said, malish nahi karni hai usko, oil malish which we do. But with her intuition or wisdom or intention or the karmic account of that soul who had come to her, she did malish many times in a day. But it was not sirf oil ka massage. Every time she was doing that, she was saying, ye wrestler hi hai. Ye desh ke liye wrestling karta hai. One soul's faith, not even that soul doing for himself, but another one doing for him, today makes him a wrestler at the international level. And this is not one story. We know so many stories like this, yes or no? Yes. Now the only thing is, this is a miracle in a physical costume. There can be a miracle in something in the doing. Each one of us is going to create a miracle in the being. And the miracle in the being is easier than a miracle in the doing. Which one is easier, being or doing? Which one is easier, from a wheelchair to make the person a wrestler on the international level, or just change our sanskar of anger to peace? Which one is easier? Don't take so much time to answer this. Which one is easier? Sanskar change is the easiest, no? So just one thought for the other person can change things. But if we say the opposite, then the opposite will only happen faster than what they would have thought. If you see somebody gets diagnosed for cancer, one person says, मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हो जाऊंगा. The other person says, हाय मेरे को कैंसर हो गया, अब तो पता ही नहीं क्या होगा. So for one person the prediction was 1 year, for both was 1 year. The one who says अब तो क्या है, अब तो क्या जीना है, they will also defy prediction, they will leave before 1 year. And the doctor will say, इतनी जल्दी कैसे चले गए? They easily had 1 more year. But their mind did not allow them to live longer. And the other person says, मुझे अपने बच्चे बड़े करने 20 साल और तो मैं नहीं जाती. Have you heard stories who people will stay till that 20 years, the child is grown up, the soul will leave, purpose is over. So where is the power? Where is the power? Rakho ungli, where is the power? Here. That is why it is said, Sankalp se srishti banti hai. Sankalp se srishti banti hai. Before returning from here, will you do this homework in the diary for your family? Yes, karenge. Whichever sanskar you feel you want to nourish them with, nurture them with, wo sanskar hai, usko aur thoda strong banana. Just make those affirmations for them. You can also ask them to start doing those affirmations. Which means if they also start doing it, magic. But don't be it like a victim, baki to sab nahi kar rahe, never mind. Only one person. Sangram Singh's only one mother believed. Everybody else had given up. And there are many miracle stories like this. But we are going to start making miracle a normal way of living. Now just put both your hands here like this. Now put your child on your left hand, or if you don't have a child, just put any family member, put yourself on the right hand. Now, suppose your child is going through some pain, failure, insecurity, confused. So they've gone slightly lower in their vibration. State of mind is not the happiest. When you as a parent look at them going through all this, and you have to see them like that, all this, where do you go also? Lower. If you go lower with them, that's called attachment. Attachment means we are not like this, we are like this. So if you go lower, I will also go lower. Now, if the parent also goes lower, which means you worry or you fear, then what's the vibration going from you to them? Lower energy. Where will they go? Lower. And when you see them going lower, where will you go? Lower. So where are we all going? This is what attachment does. Now again, What is the need of the hour? They are going through something. What is the need of the hour? How high? How high? This is called detachment. Which is better? Which is better? This or this? This depletes. This empowers. If you are here, you will radiate power. If you are here, you will radiate happiness. Is it possible to be happy at home when your child is in pain? Happy doesn't, we have a very wrong concept of happiness. We think happiness is excited, jumping around. No. Happiness only means there's not a single waste thought. It's like sthir. Sthir. ECG, if it becomes a straight line, it's over. But mind, if it becomes a straight line, it's perfect. Not like this. So today people say life is a roller coaster. Situations can be a roller coaster. आज बहुत अच्छी है, आज बिल्कुल डाउन है. Life is here. एक रस एकाग्र. एक रस एकाग्र. ऐसे, बिल्कुल ऐसे. So attachment means my mind is like, suppose two children are born like this, attached physically. होता है ना कई बार, पेपर में देखा. What is life? इकट्ठे चलो, इकट्ठे बैठो, everything they have to do together. Comfortable? Comfortable? No. So then they are operated. They become like this. This is detachment, physical. So one can sit, the other can stand, one can go to school, the other can take chutti. Which one is better? Now similarly, two minds attached. So this mind, I am attached to this mind. Now what would this mean? I am attached to this person. You will stop saying this line from today when you come to know what it means. I am attached to this person. Say, I love this person. The word is different. I am attached to this person. What is going to happen? Everything about this person is going to have an effect here. And that's when we are becoming victims. And that is when one word and we go talk like this. Mere ko aisa bol diya. Do you want to become like this? Do you want to become like this? Who all want to become like this? Only one way. Practice that drill of soul consciousness. Because every time you're going to practice that soul consciousness, you're going to rise above this whole web of attachments. Not just people, role, position, everything. And when you rise above, the way you play that role will just change completely. Which one will be better? Which one will be better? Here or here? Which one will be better? But you cannot do this. Detachment is one thing that we cannot do. It just happens. Anger we can work on, fear we can work on, criticism. Detachment we can't work on, that I want to get detached. It cannot happen. Detachment is power. And power only gets created when I build up my stamina. But when I get detached, now this one can be in pain and I can be in power and radiate power. This one can get angry and I can be peaceful. This one can be rude and I can be respectful. And this, when I do this, is called unconditional love. It's called unconditional acceptance. So attachment or love? Pakka, pakka? 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 You're going to go back and say attachment. And that's why Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, it is in the 5 vices. Vice means anything that depletes soul power. Quality means anything that energizes. So you don't have to get detached. You just have to build up soul power. Detachment will automatically start happening. And what does detachment mean? Tomorrow, okay, 1 minute. Phone uthana jara apna 1 minute. How many of you are attached to this? And that's not about the usage. We're not talking about, that is next session, digital wellness. Attached to the phone. Now you want to check if you're attached to the phone, just drop it. ऐसे करने से कैसे पता चलेगा? That was a good one. ऐसे रख दिया. How many of you, if there is a scratch on this screen, you create 5 thoughts about it? That's attachment. Scratch यहाँ है, दर्द यहाँ होता है. That is attachment. गाड़ी पे scratch लगता है, दर्द यहाँ. So every time now you will be able to check your long list of attachment. जब जब वहाँ का effect यहाँ होता है, I am attached. And when I am attached, I become a consumer. वहाँ का effect मुझ पर है. When I am a detached person, I become an influencer. I radiate to them. तो क्या बनना है, consumer या influencer? Empower. The world needs power right now. The world needs power. It could be anyone around you. It could be your colleagues, it could be your friends, it could be your children. They just need power. They have everything else. Everything else. They just need soul power. So just by working on yourself, those few minutes that you will take every day on yourself, the little practice that you will do, you will become a radiator of peace and power to the world. इससे बड़ी सेवा, इससे बड़ी सेवा और कोई हो सकती है? कैसे हम गर्मी में सबको पानी पिलाते हैं, ऐसी कंपैशन इज आवर नेचर. सो हम चिड़िया के लिए भी पानी रखते हैं बाहर कि चिड़िया कौन सा पानी पिएगी. सेम कंपैशन लेवल ऑन अ इमोशनल लेवल. नाउ ऑन योर लेफ्ट हैंड, place that one person who has been wrong to you. Because in these questions, there were a lot of questions of betrayal. That betrayal could be a family member. That betrayal can be a business partner. So it could be a betrayal, it could be a cheating, it could be a wrong behavior. They let me down, anything. Now, left hand, right hand. Why am I getting so affected by what they did? Because I am attached to them. Ab suddenly to I cannot do like this, theek hai? But I have to start practicing. It will again not happen in one day. But if I keep doing it, for example, I'm physically weak, I need to climb up the steps. I hold on to the railing and climb because I'm physically weak. Theek hai? But I know that this is physical weakness, that's why I'm not able to climb up. So when I am holding on to that railing and taking one step at a time, gently I will leave the railing and I will climb one step. I have built fitness. Tomorrow I will be able to leave the railing for 2 steps. 4th day I will be able to leave the railing for 5 steps. 10th day I will be able to walk up. Next week I'll be able to skip 1 step and I'll be able to walk up. And next week I'll just jump and rise there. Hoga ki nahi hoga? Yes, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Only thing is, this can happen faster than physical. Emotional is easier to do than physical. So now, they did what they did. Right or wrong is not the discussion at all. That is their sanskar, their karma. That is theirs. What is my power and what is my responsibility? If I keep consuming what they have done and I behave like the victim, then I'm going to become a victim to many, because if attached to one, I'm going to get affected by many things in my life. It's either attachment or detachment. It is not here, there, attached to one, no. Soul power increases, it increases. It's not high with one, low with another one. No. Battery charged with everyone, not charged with one, discharged with another one. So it comes as a package. You practice once, it works with everybody. So now, who is the victim, they or me? If someone could betray you, if someone did not have the sanskar of loyalty, if someone has that sanskar that they could go so low to do something which was not right, we are not talking about right or wrong, who is actually the victim here? Who is actually the victim of their own karma? Who is the victim? It's they. So first of all, stop calling yourself their victim. Stop calling, say, they did wrong to me. They did wrong to their own karma first. You are still very safe because you have not done the wrong karma. At the end of it, they will move forward on this journey with their karma. But you will move forward with your karma, so you better take care how you are going to respond to this situation. But when they did this and they are the victim of their karma, and now you become a victim of what they have done, then victim becoming is becoming your karma. So just because someone else makes a mistake, I can't afford to make another mistake. Always remember with family, they are extremely important. But to remember, I am with them, I am for them, but yet my journey is alone. Because in 1 second when I, the soul, leaves this costume, there is no relationship left. वो आत्मा तो उड़ जाती है 1 सेकंड में. कौन ये, कौन वो, nothing. So be with them, for them, do everything for them. But when it comes to any right or wrong, please take care of your karma and sanskar. If someone in your family is unethical, please don't agree with them. Adjust with sanskars, adapt with sanskars. With unethical, no. तो कहाँ सहन करना है, कहाँ सामना करना है? There are 8 powers. And that's why it's shown as Ashtabhujadari Devi. No? 8 arms with 8 weapons. Those weapons are actually the weapons of knowledge. ज्ञान के शस्त्र हैं और अष्टभुजाधारी है. पैरों के नीचे कौन था? असुर, which means vices नीचे हैं. So सहन करने की शक्ति is different, समाने की शक्ति is different, और सामना करने की शक्ति is different. When to adjust, when to face, when to confront. Many of us are adjusting with exploitation. But when it comes to sanskar, we are confronting them. No, तो चुपचाप सहन करो, finish करो. But when it's something wrong, when it's something unethical, whether at home, whether at work, there we are not compromising. People compromise with domestic violence for like years. लेकिन someone says one word, they'll say, no, मैं ऐसा कैसे सहन कर सकती हूँ ये बात? So no. कहाँ सहन करना है, कितना सहन करना है, कब तक सहन करना है और कब सामना करना है, this is wisdom needed for that. This is wisdom needed. Neither to exploit, but neither to get exploited. Both are equally wrong. Both are equally wrong. मैं क्या करूँ, नौकरी है तो करना पड़ा. नौकरी तो एक दिन खत्म हो जाएगी, लेकिन वो जो करना, वो संस्कार एंड कर्म साथ में जाएगा. So always remember, this is very important, but this karam and sanskar is most important for this destiny also and the destiny forward. Easy to remember? Now, what should I do when they have done this? We are not giving the answer to you. That answer has to be taken by you, because it is your situation, it is your karmic account, it is your karma. You have all different capacities. Someone can forgive, someone can forget, someone can let go. It's very easy to forgive and forget people. It's very easy, forgive, let go. But provided you're able to really forgive and let go, then it's easy. But when you start building up soul power, this forgiveness and letting go will become very easy. It's very easy. But most important, first thing, what you do is your choice. How you are going to be, you're going to decide here. Being, you're not going to become a victim of somebody else's behavior. Just say one line. Their sanskar, their karma. Their sanskar, their karma. It is about, this story was about them. Everything that they did, it was their story. How I am going to be is going to write my story. My story. I am a pure, powerful being. I'm a pure, powerful being. You can forgive, you can let go, you can start new beginning, but the new beginning has to be new here. Not repeating every time, every few days to them, you did this, I forgive you. No, ehsan chada ke rishte nahi bante. If you repeat the past, you're living in the past, don't live there with them. Because then the present will become very tough. Forgive and let go means after this second, that thing will not be repeated, not just in my words, also not in my thoughts. Forgive and forget means finished. It will not happen in 1 second. Make an affirmation for it. I forgive, I forget, I let go. Keep saying it every single day. Keep saying it every single day. Keep writing it. I forgive, I forget, I let go, I release. It's over. Over means not relationship over. That wound is over. I heal myself. I heal them. Now come back into that relationship with full faith and trust. Create a sanskar for them. They are a loyal soul. They are a pure soul. They are a powerful soul. Radiate that energy to them. They will be surprised what has happened to them. We have the power to change people. Like we have the power to deplete people, we have the power to energize people. Because it's vibration. Like you saw the plants. Just like that. We have the power to deplete. We have the power to energize. We will see it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Till then, you will do your little homework. Write it down. Which is that karmic account? Tomorrow we will discuss how to resolve our karmic accounts. Write them down, be clear, keep your list ready. So we'll see what answers to fit in there and heal that karmic account.